Gorgeous weather out there today. Thanks everyone for attending. We have a number of guests today and want to begin with our quarterly presentations of Lima Home Pride Awards. So Pete White and others from other staff from the Department of Community Development are here to announce their selections for this quarter, and I know we have at least a couple of them present. So
yes.
Good.
Thank you. Good morning. Today we would like to recognize several property owners as our fourth quarter 2012 Lima Pride Home Award winners. The winners are chosen by the Property Maintenance Code inspectors who select properties that demonstrate pride in ownership and have a positive impact in their communities. Each winner receives a plaque just like this and a yard sign like that one right in front of the podium that they can display in their yard for the quarter. You can view the winners on the city's website and also on GTV2. These awards will be presented by the inspectors for their respective areas. And we're ready to begin. The first area is the north sector, and our inspector is Krista Sprouse.
Good morning, Krista.
Good morning. The winner for the north sector at this time is 511 North Jefferson Street, and the owners are Richard and Violet Glick. There we are.
Thank you so much.
Would you
Please,
like
on this
to
side
say
of
something?
the
How long you've
podium.
Lived, how long you've lived there?
36.
Wow. Congratulations.
Grab a hold of it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Sure, and if you would, tell us a little bit about your property and how long you've been there and the kinds of things that you have done.
We moved here from St. Mary's. I think it was back in '76, and I just appropriated the property as a fixer-up, a rental. I worked at Ford Motor Company. I started there in '59. I put 41 years in out there, and I thought, well, as I went. It was kind of a dilapidated place, and it was just about one step away from the wrecking ball. And everybody scratched their head, and they said, well, why in the world did you lodge there? Well, I saw something that people didn't see. I saw a home. And so after a while, as I put more money into it, and I invested in different properties, I bought the corner up, and this is what materialized from it. We take pride in it. We've been there, and like I said, we've been there for about 36 years now, and it's home.
Great. Thank you very much. I appreciate your investment.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is Angie Rex, our inspector for the southwest area.
Morning,
Good morning. Good morning. The property chosen for the southwest sector this time was 742 Tall Oaks Avenue, and the owners are Keith and Patricia Mumper. I don't believe they are here, so I will make sure that they get their plaque and their yard sign.
Very good. Thank you.
And finally is the southeast sector. I'm the inspector for that area. The property chosen was 704 Michael Avenue. The owner is Mary Elaine Lines.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your property.
First time Homesteaders, April of '88 we moved in with a low loan from the city of Lima. We were very fortunate to be able to do it.
Terrific.
And yep, got to take pride and represent the South End and any end. It's just, yep, pretty neat. I was wondering if I could get some autographs. Just kidding. The paper that I got from you folks. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and appreciate your investment. Do want to emphasize that because the photographs and the award notices will be on the city's website, it's truly for any family members that aren't here in Lima. It makes it very easy for you to notify them of your award, and share that news with them so they can also see the highlight that's been given to your property. And just as we always, I think, want to remind folks, this really is about the investment that people make in time and money and caring in property, and it does rub off on people, as Pete mentioned. Often we only highlight the issues or the problems that we have. It's really important that we thank those that are investing in these homes and in our neighborhoods, because it truly does have an effect, not just for you and your family, but also for everybody that's around you. So thank you very much for your investment. Also this morning, Phyllis Montrose is here from LACCA in the Headstart program, and she wants to acknowledge volunteers that have been involved with their program. So come up, Phyllis.
I have all my friends with me.
Okay, very good.
So, just, whoops. Can I send them down here? Okay. Just a little background information with Headstart. Headstart's been around for 47 years. It started as an eight-week project in the summer to help children of low-income families just to get an extra start in school and be on the same playing field with their peers. Our program has, at this time, we're serving 552 children. We have 422 Head Start children and 130 early Head Start. And the age ranges birth to 5. Every year, or every 3 years, the program is reviewed by the federal government. So in this program year, they also acknowledged the partners that we have in Allen County. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank them for the services that they provide. United Way funds a Dolly Parton Imagination Library, and that Imagination Library also comes to our Head Start program and works with our children. She comes to our family days and participates with reading books. It's working on some literacy skills. Also, during our federal review, our parents acknowledged Family Resource Center. So Family Resource Center has partnered with the Head Start program. They come in and they do mental health observations to ensure that our children are functioning in an appropriate manner, to make sure that teacher-child interaction is positive. And then they also do Incredible Years. So about 3 years ago, they started doing a 10-week Incredible Years program within our agency. And the parents come and they're learning some positive discipline techniques and just how to work positively with their children. Also, United Way provides services with Lima City School, and Lima City School so graciously has allowed us to have a kindergarten camp program in their building. And kindergarten camp was almost like when Project Head Start began. As I said, it was an 8-week program. Kindergarten camp is 5 weeks. So in the summer, Lima City teachers and Head Start teachers work together, and they work on those readiness skills. They introduce them to the building. They just help them to feel comfortable and bridge that transition as they're moving through. And then also with Family and Children First Council. Family and Children First Council help build some strong relationships in Allen County. And they also funded us a Nurturing Fathers program. And that, Mr. Courtney used to facilitate that. Is called Real Fathers. It was a real slow start, but it made a huge impact within our agency, and it bonded some relationships with our parents. And I wanted to thank Family and Children First Council for that. So the children created some plaques for them. And it said, "You helped build the dream for LACCA, Head Start, and Early Head Start." And as I said, during our federal review, the parents just raved about these programs, and we just could not let those programs go without acknowledging the impact that they made to our program. So I do want to thank you. Thank you. Okay. Mrs. Burke.
Thank you.
Oh no, I'm one short, so I have to grab another one. I'm sorry. I'll get yours when we. I'm so sorry. I thought I had enough. But I do have other ones, so I will get that and fix that for you. So again, I just wanted to thank the city of Lima and all the community partners. We have many organizations in Allen County that come and they volunteer in our program. And also, if I could take an opportunity to make a plug, we do have an Adopt a Classroom program, so that if anybody is interested in just supporting the Head Start program by coming in and volunteering in the classroom, playing with the children during circle time, having lunch with them, reading a story, we would greatly appreciate that as well.
Thank you, Phyllis.
Thank
you. Everyone, thank you for your work.
Thank you.
I'm on the board of Community Action, and so I get kind of a top-level view of what goes on in Head Start. And the federal review that Phyllis references that took place this year was terrifically rigorous, absolutely consuming in the way that the program was evaluated. So the fact that these partnerships were highlighted as nurturing and strengths of the Head Start program, I think, is really not just a local commendation, it's really a federal pat on the back. So Uncle Sam was standing up here at the same time as Phyllis was, giving you all a pat on the back, so we appreciate that. Also today, we have representatives of the National Association of Blacks in Criminal Justice, NAB Jazz. We have Shawn Wakefield and Ann Miller from Charles Layman here to talk about an upcoming event that I believe you're partnering on. So please come up.
Thank you, Mayor, for this time and this opportunity to present our program. This is just going right along with what's happening in our community, with the Lima Pride, with what's happening with our children and so forth. And we are having an event on October 27th, and it's called the Lima Community Gospel Explosion Talent Showcase. And all of us, or many of us, go to church on Sunday morning or Saturday evening, whenever our time of worship is. We have this wonderful music going on in our churches, and now this is the chance for the people in our churches to be showcased in our community at the Civic Center. A lot of performers, I shouldn't call them performers because they are serving in worship, but you know, this is an opportunity to spread the gospel much, much further because it's going to be at the Civic Center. And being on a stage like that will just be an awesome opportunity for folks in our churches to present there. So it's going to be a talent show, but it starts way before that. At 7:30 in the morning, a.m. on a Saturday morning, we're going to be gathering at the Civic Center and then getting on buses, going out to the 4 north, south, east, and west of our community and have a prayer walk. And there's specific things we'll be praying for along that walk coming into town. All of our areas need a lot of prayer, and you know, I firmly believe that God is not hiding in the corners. He's strong and alive in Lima and Allen County. So we're going to be walking into the toward the Civic Center, coming down to the square. We'll join here outside the city building at the flagpole and have prayer for our leaders as we're commanded in the scriptures. And we need to back our government leaders as like I said, we're commanded. So after that, we're going to have a breakfast. NAB Jazz has provided a wonderful breakfast for us, and we'll have breakfast with some great speakers at that meeting that will present, again, a mission of hope for our community. We're not hopeless because we have the great, but we need to have that opportunity to hear other people talk. Then, 1 o'clock, the talent showcase starts, and we will have people from all over our city, from the churches, sing. They may perform as a choir, a soloist, instrumentalist, pianist. Anything that you do in your churches will be offered. We need to keep in mind that a lot of people worship in different ways, so this will be an opportunity for those of us that are very set in our ways to hear different forms of worship as well. So I'm really excited about that we'll bring it together. The overall aim of our program, here we go. Here's why we're doing it. We want to bring the Lima church community together through fellowship, prayer, and music, which is all-encompassing. We need to pray for our area communities and their leaders through the prayer walks, which we will accomplish. We need to raise funds for local nonprofit groups benefiting children's food and education scholarship programs, and also the local food bank. something that's very important to us, and Shawn might want to talk about this a little bit, but what we really need to do is interrupt that school to prison pipeline. Parents that are in prison, the children need help to avoid following in those footsteps of their parents, and I don't mean that negatively, but they certainly need all the help and support they can get. And what we want to do is provide an opportunity for those children to go to a camp, a church camp or something like that, where they can be mentored and encouraged and shown how to stay on the right road. And it's so important. You guys at LACCA see it every day, where it's so important to reach those children at a young age. So we're going to try to do that. We want to really deliver a message of hope to our community, and the power is through gospel music. And then one thing we need to do, and this is something that we all strive for in our churches, is to revive our churches and our community and challenge them to reach beyond their natural borders and bring unity to our community. We have some great sponsors, and that's why this whole event can be free. You don't have to pay an admission fee. You don't have to pay for dinner, or lunch, or breakfast, or the ice cream social to follow. You don't have to pay to give anything. All we do ask is that you bring a canned good for the food bank, and also there'll be an offering taken during that time to help support the event. We've had some great sponsors. NAB is great. Tom All, Family of Dealership, is helping. Superior Federal Credit Union, the Funeral Home, Road State College, Ray's Supermarkets, Top Mark Credit Union, the Holiday Inn and Suites, Creating Stuff Productions, and the Civic Center. We just can't thank the City of Lima enough for helping us in allowing us to have our walk and to have our event outside. We can't thank the Lima community who's going to come out and support this event. We're just excited about it. It's going to be a great day. We're going to have an ice cream social after it's all over, so we'll feed you throughout the day. No one will go away hungry, hopefully. So, but if we can impact one child from having to see Mr. Protzman to visit our prisons, it'll be worth it all. So keep that in mind. October 27th, it starts at 7:30 in the morning, both eyes awake. We'll go for a walk. Then at 1 o'clock, we'll start the talent show.
Great.
Shawn, anything you want to add to that?
You want to
No,
describe
just,
the NABJA and what the association
well, the
is?
NABJA is the National Association of Blacks in Criminal Justice. It was established in 1974 for equal rights of everyone. We're comprised of a large group of criminal justice professionals, predominantly multi-ethnic, multicultural, all for a common denominator, and that's equality in the justice system. We all believe in mentorship. We believe in helping the youth, because that is our future. And we had a great outing at Road State College last year, basically breaking that school to prison pipeline. We had all the civic leaders out there, which was a great event, and we all come down to the same thought process and the same conclusion that it starts within the community, and we have to come together to try to reach out and mentor some of these youth. I work in the prison myself, excuse me, and we see it every day. The youth, they get younger and younger. So we're trying to come together for a mentorship program for the city, and just to reach out and touch some of these, I would say, lost children. So that's about all I have for that. And please come out and support us, especially if you could take some of this information after this is over and take it back to your respective churches, and hopefully we can see some choirs come out. Thanks.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
So for clarification based upon that last comment, Shawn, are you now still looking for participants?
We certainly are.
Okay, so you're recruiting choirs and singers and musicians.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they should be in touch with whom?
There's a website that we have.
Okay, and the
and Shawn has
website,
those websites.
why don't you
We'll
come
make
up and
sure-
announce the website
Okay.
information and contact information.
The first line of contact would be Mr. Phil Morton. His phone number is 419-225-8052, extension 2103. And Miss Ann Miller, 419-228-5474. We also have established several websites. Facebook, www.facebook.com, Lima Gospel Explosion, and you should be able to reference it from there. We have another website that is specifically Lima Gospel Explosion.wix.com, and we're on Twitter, which is basically twitter.com /LMA/GOSPLEXPLOSN. It's kind of abbreviated a little bit. So you can contact us through that. We have the applications for the choirs in your respective churches to fill out. You can see us after this if you wish, and we can go from there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Shawn. I believe that's all that we have for today, so we'll break down for interviews. Thank you all for attending.